Okay, so I've gotten this request a few times, so I figured I'd talk about it. The weather's gloomy, and I was in the middle of taking my Mariobike apart because I am switching over to a mid-drive on that bike. If any of you guys know or follow my channel or follow me on any of the bike groups or anything, you guys know I'm a big advocate for the mid-drives. There's a box behind me, as you can see back there, from Luna Cycles. I'm going to be switching some stuff over and making a big difference. Anyways, so I'm here to kind of talk about, people always ask me, you know, what about the comparison between the Mario and the Super 73? Now, this is by no means to trash either bike or to talk down either company or anything like that. I just want to tell you guys what the differences are and the reason I prefer the Mario over the Super 73. Both great bikes, by the way, but there are some differences. So let's talk about some of the things that are similar. They're both fat tire bikes. They both use 20-inch wheels. Both of these models here have hub motors. They're both 1,000-watt hub motors. The Super 73 is a Bafang. The Mariobike is a Mack motor. Both bikes are made in China. Yes, the Super 73 is made in China. You know, big deal. I mean, they all are. It doesn't matter if you're getting a Rad Rover, a Juiced, whatever. They're all from China. So, anyways, moving on from that. They both have disc brakes. The Mario has 180mm brakes on the Retro Plus. The Super 73 has 180 in the rear and 203 in the front, which is great stopping power. Both are hydraulic. The reason I prefer the Mario over the Super 73 on my rides, and I ride a lot. If you guys follow me, you guys know that. I bet this bike probably, you know, since I got it, probably has 1,500 miles. And this bike has 654 miles. And the reason that bike has so few miles compared to this one is Pam usually rides this one, if you guys followed my vlogs or whatever. So she rides this one. I prefer the Mario. Some of the reasons that I prefer the Mario over the Super 73 is obviously one, the front suspension, which is a nice option. And it's a little bit taller for me. You know, I'm 5'9", so the Super 73, it's not bad, but the Mario is a little bit more comfortable for me. Rideability, as far as like wanting to pedal and things like that. The crank arms on the Super 73 are very, very short. They're about 2 inches or so shorter than what they are on a Mario or any other standard bike for that matter. The Super 73Z has short crank arms. The S1, the Rose Ave, has short crank arms. All the Marios have normal crank arms, or if you buy a mid-drive kit or usually a motor kit that comes with crank arms, they're pretty much the standard length. The Super 73 is a fixed speed as opposed to the Mario being a 6 or 7 speed depending on what you order. And that can help you guys a lot with your range and stuff like that because you're able to pedal the Mario at all speeds. And the Super 73 with the short crank arms and being the fixed speed, you can only get up to about anywhere between 12 and 15 miles an hour and your feet are just cranking, and that's pretty much it. Both bikes do have pedal assist. The Super 73 has 3 levels of pedal assist. The Mario has 5 levels of pedal assist. They both work pretty well, but like I said, on the Super 73, you can only pedal it up to a certain speed. You know, that's going to vary for everybody's height and whatever. But the Mario, you can pedal all the way through, and that's really nice if you're hitting hills. You know, you can really crank in on that. But the Super 73 is a lot harder to pedal on hills, especially with those short crank arms. You don't get a lot of throw out of the pedals. Let's see, both bikes have front and rear lights. Both bikes come with pretty much the same battery. This is a 52 volt on the Mario. You can get a 14 or 16 amp hour. The Super 73 is a 48 volt system, and it's a 14 amp hour battery. Both great bikes. You can get them, both bikes with fenders. Some of the other things about the Mario. Let's see, the Mario, when you order the bike, you can choose custom colors and stuff like that. And the Mario comes with a full color display, a twist throttle, and you know, it's a 7-speed. Where the Super 73 comes with the display, throttle combo, and it's a thumb throttle. And hydraulic brakes as well. Very, very good hydraulic brakes on the Super 73. They are the step up from what the Mario bikes usually use. But anyways, great bikes. I like both of them. I enjoy riding them both a lot. And I'm going to be going through and doing a lot of changes. The Mario for sure is getting changed over to a mid-drive. And we are also talking about swapping the Super 73 over to a mid-drive. That way it has more pedal ability and stuff like that. And also, if we do switch this over, my plan is to take the stuff off the Super 73 OG and put it on the Super 73Z that you guys saw me do the brake updates on, and talking about how we want more speed out of that. We just not sure how we're going to accomplish that. As you can see, my OG looks a little bit different. Here, I'll get out of the way. It looks a little bit different than what you get in the box. I opted to not put the fenders on it. I took the chain guard off because I liked the way it looked, and then when you're going over bumps and stuff like that, it doesn't rattle. We don't pedal this bike a great deal, so it wasn't a big deal to remove the chain guard. We put the center kickstand because I was in love with original Super 73 OG, so that's why I went with this bike, and I'm trying to get it as close to that as possible. That's also another reason that I want to go to the mid-drive. Super 73, I had a couple warranty issues. They were great about it. The controller failed in this. They took care of me. I had some bent forks when it got delivered. They took care of that as well. I have no problems with customer service. Their warranty now, or rather has always been 90 days with the caveat you have to have a professional bike shop or a Super 73 approved shop assemble it. I didn't have them assemble it, and they were still great about the warranty with me. But like I said, it's only a 90-day warranty. Now the Mario, as you guys watched in some of my other videos, sorry my nose is running, the weather's crummy here. I had some controller issues with it. They have since been rectified. And I know Juice bikes, the Hyper Scrambler, and this bike use very, very similar setups. They both use the Mac motors, both using 52 volt batteries. And when they repaired the Macs on the Juice bikes, some people were telling me when they repaired the controller problems that they lost some of their top speed. On the Mario bike, I did not lose any of the top speed. I'm still hitting 30 to 33 miles an hour. And even, you know, on a slight downhill or a fully charged battery, I've peaked it out at 35, 36. So that's pretty fast. They've been great about customer service. Sometimes they're a little bit slow, but they are in China. So it is what it is. This bike is a 2-year warranty on the bike. You know, all the structure of the bike, the frame and everything like that. The battery is an 18-month warranty, and the motor and all the components are an 18-month warranty. So there's something to be said for that. Anyways, that's kind of the breakdown comparison of the differences and why I ride the Mario over the Super 73. Again, like I said, I really like the Super 73. I mean, it is an awesome looking bike. I mean, it gets tons of attention when we go out. You guys that own them, you know that. The Mario gets some attention too, of course. That's all I can really think of for now. Hopefully that covered everything for you. I guess both batteries are removable. They both bikes, they have keys on them to lock the batteries into place. So, you know, we live in a place that gets cold in the winter, so I take the batteries inside so the cold weather doesn't harm them when we're not riding as often. Yeah, they're both really good bikes. I mean, you know, you just got to figure out which one suits you. If you're a person that wants to pedal a lot and, you know, you kind of want to maybe get a little fitness out of it, I would, you know, not necessarily a Mario, but maybe a bike that has gears to where the Super 73 is a single speed. You don't get a lot of pedaling out of it. So anyways, if you guys have any questions, obviously leave them in the comments below. And if I can't answer enough of them there, I can come back and make a second video for you guys. And I will be doing the tutorials The first bike that I'm going to switch over, I'm going to switch over the Mariobike to a BBS HD, which is 1,000 watts, but I got it pumped up, and I got a special controller from Luna. I'm going to be putting a 2,500 watt mid drive on this bike. I'm also going to be putting a different headlight on it, different chain ring. I got the this is badass. You guys gotta see this. This is the new Luna Wolf battery that I'm going to be installing on it. I mean, look at that. That thing is a work of art for a battery. And I switched all of my, these are XT90 plugs and XT60 plugs. I switched all my bikes over to the XT90 plugs, except for the Super 73, just because I prefer those over the cheap Anderson connectors. That battery is badass. So I got this battery, I got a controller, all that stuff that I'm gonna be switching over on the Mario, and we'll see how that goes. And you know, if I really like it, we're gonna do the same thing to the OG 73, and then we're also, no matter what we do, we're gonna do some upgrades on the Super 73Z because it's just not fast enough. So anyways, I know this is the last couple of videos just been me talking, not riding much. I'm gonna get a riding video together here pretty soon. So anyways, thanks a lot you guys for stopping by my channel. As always, I appreciate it. I appreciate the new subscribers and all the old ones and people that are coming and watching my videos. You know, and leave comments. You know, if I missed something or I said something wrong, let me know about it. You know, I'm human, I make mistakes. So anyways, happy riding guys. I'll see you in the next video.